Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, a young tree decided it was time to experience a new day. He packed up his bags, ready for his trip, and he went to America aboard a big ship. Once landed, the authorities asked his name. Eager to help and wanting to stake his claim, he replied with glee, "My name is but Tami," and he found himself a new nationality. After exploring the roads of his newfound home, he was ready to spread his own genome. To do this, he needed to find a new mate. He spoke with a girl and got a hot date. Before long, he popped the question. Despite the public oppression, although nearly beaten, they laid down their roots in the Garden of Eden. At this point in our story, it can go one of two ways about where they'll spend the rest of their days. Either a story of love and compassion, or one of hate and oppression. A stork came along and gave them a gift, and they found a way to coexist. And so too did their friends and neighbours, until they found they had the wrong papers. What followed was but pure and stark panic. The biologists tried to control impure organics. The scientists believed they were disrupting the water, and so they captured Tami's wife and daughter. When Tami tried to find his family, the locals lost all rationality. They chased him from his peace and home and tried to put him in a catacomb. They chased him across the desert each night, and each day Tami hoped to end his plight. He searched and searched and ran for what felt like most of his lifespan. Back at his old home, the scientists ran tests. Alas, they cried, we were but pests. They realized now that without Tami, in his absence, no one was there to help keep the balance. Although he looked everywhere and hoped, at last he came to the end of his rope, which left Tami to do one last good deed, and push up daisies and act as their feed. Now, not all situations need be this bad. What would happen if the scientists had not gone mad? What if instead the birds could have spoken and told how, without Tami, the system would be broken? A stork came along and gave them a gift, and they found a way to coexist, and so too did their friends and neighbours. Together, they all made their home greater. Being good and honest, the scientists began a study. They found that without Tami, their system would not be as lucky. They found that when they looked at a little bird, the song of that little fellow would soon be unheard. The more the scientists looked with open eyes, the more they realised that Tami was a prize. Beetles, butterflies, and all sorts of bugs all used Tami as a refuge from a number of floods. Upon this realisation that the system was more robust, the scientists decided that with Tami, their world was made of stardust. In the end, Tami was left alone, once again, the system's backbone. Across the world, this story has played out, for many animals, from stoats to trouts. We must come together and agree the world can be happy with invasive species.